Welcome back. You're listening to Home Wizards, a very pretty song there. Mary Chapin Carpenter.
Very beautiful.
Thanksgiving song.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole here, and thanks for sharing your Saturday with us as we are, I still can't believe, just days away from Thanksgiving.
That's it.
Yeah.
What is it? It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
So even though we haven't cooked the turkey yet, you have to kind of think about everything in advance, and that includes how many turkeys you're going to cook because you want to have leftovers.
Well, that's right. I mean, seriously. I mean, this was my thing as a kid. We would make the turkey, and then we'd get a second one going because I love more than anything the turkey club sandwich. After everyone's gone home, I fry up the bacon. I get the fresh, usually the heirloom tomatoes, some bib lettuce, and I do a triple stacker.
Like that night after everyone's...
Oh, this is the best. And maybe a little side of the some side
Stuffing?
dish that we serve, but that really kind of makes the whole
Just to
thing
kinda
worthwhile.
Kind of seal the deal in
Yeah.
case you weren't already full from
No,
that day.
you got to do it. I actually undereat a little bit at dinner so I can do that turkey thing at night, yeah.
It is kind of fun. I always love just having the cold stuffing the next day.
I love the
It's
cold.
yummy, just
Yes.
eating it out of the refrigerator, you
Yeah,
know. But the turkey is such an inexpensive, such a healthy, such a great bargain and deal. And so we thought we'd go through some of our favorite leftover ideas to kind of inspire you as you're overwhelmed perhaps with Thanksgiving at home or over at a neighbor's. And hopefully if you do go to a family or friend's place, they might send home some turkey leftovers for you, right?
That's right. Yeah, now I got to tell everybody because I think this is genius.
What's that?
Our engineer, Michael,
Oh, okay.
told us about this amazing thing.
Michael,
that he
come
does.
on, get on here. Tell us
Michael,
what you
tell
make.
us what you make again.
Yeah.
I make a leftover turkey sandwich. What I do is I'll take a small lasagna dish. I'll layer the bottom of it with the cold gravy. Then I'll take a piece of bread, put it on top of that, a little bit of gravy on top of that, turkey, stuffing, more gravy, bread, gravy, turkey, stuffing, corn, gravy, bread, gravy. Then I'll put it in the oven and I'll cook it for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. So it gets sort of this crusty outside to it. Everything inside gets nice and hot, and it's just sort of one big blob of food. But I tell you, it's
Wow.
the best leftover turkey sandwich you'll ever
And
have.
cranberry sauce on top later or no?
I'm not a cranberry sauce fan, so I don't. My wife does, and she loves it. But she doesn't eat the
We'll have to
the
try
3
that.
layers. She uses just one layer.
This is fantastic.
Well, you have to try-
That's
you'll
a
have to try it.
multi-layered thing of genius.
Well,
I love it.
I'm big
Thank
on the
you,
day
Mikey.
after turkey carcass soup. Now, you said that your dad does this or encourages you to do it. It's
he
so
al-
easy to do.
So after everybody leaves, or as we're cleaning up, he'll cut all the meat off the bone. He'll put all the different meats. He'll put the white meat,
baggies,
one bag,
different-
and white
yeah,
meat, one
right,
bag
right.
dark meat, and then he'll give me the carcass, and we'll generally just make the soup in the crock pot.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that totally. Or in a big pasta pot, you basically fill it up with all the bones
Right.
and the skin.
Right.
And then water, and then you get carrots and celery and onions, and then I just let that basically simmer all the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't overdo it.
You just can't.
And then you have the choice of then adding more flavorings. I add a little bit of Tabasco and a little bit of curry seasoning, just a little bit, because it's going to have a lot of flavor already from all that yummy seasoning when you had, the turkey in the oven.
Do you throw rice or noodles in it?
You can. I actually just love it with the vegetables. So then after you have made the broth, which
Yeah.
is going to be so yummy, and I mean, it's almost buttery, right, because of the skin.
Yes.
And then you add some seasonings, and then I love to after you cut up all the extra turkey and stuff, I just think that I saute more vegetables, onions and mushrooms and carrots, of course, and a little more celery and even zucchini. What about and tomatoes?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, no, there's nothing better than the soup, and I tell you, I do love the crock pot. It's just great. It gets it at the right temperature. You can cook it all day. I think there's like a 4, 6, and 8 hour setting on it or something like that. And you put the carcass in there and throw your vegetables, and then I usually do either a little bit of barley sometimes, but you got to be careful with the barley. If you do too much, it expands so much that it becomes overwhelming and you lose that balance.
Yeah.
But there's something about the barley that gives it, like you talked about, that creamy feel to it. Yeah, it's delicious.
How about a turkey tetrazzini? Have you ever had that?
I have, and
Not a fan.
No, I am, but you have
sound
to
hesitant.
No, well, because you have to prepare it to be so full that you're going to pass out.
What do you mean?
I can't stop eating that stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? The tryptophan takes me down.
Okay. Well,
Tell me how you do this.
The secret is you have a little dry sherry in there.
Well, that's always a
And-
secret, isn't it?
And you saute mushrooms, and
Yeah.
you can use heavy cream or fat-free cream with milk, and
You know, if
some
you're
butter.
gonna do it though, you got to use the heavy cream,
Yeah.
don't you?
And then, some people, if you're pro peas, you can add the peas. I'm not pro pea, but I love the Parmesan cheese. And then you also add the shredded Swiss cheese. And then you've got to have those panko crumbs. Not only just regular breadcrumbs, but the panko that you see to kind of to make little chicken tenders all nice and crispy.
Oh, yes.
It has that little flakiness.
So that gives it that crust.
And you top
crust
that,
on top.
a little bit of lemon juice, and then of course, whatever kind of a noodle you like, linguine, spaghetti, fettuccine. Yum! It's even better the next day. Really, really,
Really
good.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds delicious.
So that's a good one. I mean, literally, when you go online, there are so many great turkey solutions. How about the chutney turkey salad? Have you ever tried an Indian version of turkey?
No. I
You
have
like
not.
Indian food.
I do love the Indian
and this
food.
is very lit. This really is more the chutney than the Indian.
Sure, yeah.
But it's you get some of the store bought the chutney jam that's kind of sweet and mango-y, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just you cube the turkey, and then you have celery and raisins and some chopped green onions, and then a little bit of the chutney and ginger and some pepper, and you just kind of whip that all up, and you're going to serve it on bib lettuce, and it's yummy. It's kind of a lighter version of a turkey salad, maybe the next day or the next day.
You know what else I love?
What's that?
You get yourself some fresh croissants at the local
Uh-oh.
bakery. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know where I'm going.
I
don't
know
you?
what you're going.
You do your turkey salad, and that's so easy. It's just 2 cups of diced cooked turkey, little cubes of it, however you want to chop it. A little bit of celery, about a half a cup. Some chopped cashews, half a cup of that. A little bit of mayo. I usually do about a quarter cup to a half cup. You can do some cut up radishes, some green onions, some pimentos if you like, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of dill, which makes it interesting. And then you get some lettuce leaves, and then you kind of open that croissant right in half, and you
Yeah.
put it right on that baby. And boy, the textures of that flaky croissant and the little cubes of the turkey.
Yummy.
Oh, love
Very
it.
good. How about turkey tacos? I know that sounds really silly.
No, I love the turkey
But that's
tacos.
yummy.
Yeah.
I mean,
how do you do them?
Well, now that you've had the turkey leftovers for a couple days,
Yeah.
I've done this where I put it now in the crock pot with some Mexican seasoning and maybe a little bit of wine or lime juice.
Yeah.
And now it just shreds. So now the turkey that you had is really finely shredded. And then you let it cool. Then you can make a tostada or a turkey salad, Tex-Mex style, or a true taco.
Right.
And it's yummy with your cheese and cilantro and sour cream and salsa, and you're done.
And then you're back to your simple turkey club like we talked about. The key with that is the bacon. You got to get the great bacon, and I like to cook mine have you ever cooked bacon in a microwave?
I haven't.
It works great, and the texture is perfect, and it doesn't make a horrible mess. Like, you don't want to clean up a second time after you've done the whole turkey cleanup by doing the bacon in the fry pan. So do it in a microwave. I think it's about 6 minutes for five pieces of bacon. You do a layer of paper towel on the bottom and the top, and it comes out perfect.
Cool. Well, we're going to say, hope you have some good inspiration with that. We're going to be here tomorrow, a special edition of Home Wizards from 3 to 4. We're going to talk with a guy who really takes Christmas seriously.
Man,
Kris Kringle is his name, right?
He is so gifted when it comes to Christmas
we're going to
tree
get you
design.
geared up for that, even though we aren't to Thanksgiving yet. I mean, they're playing 24/7 Christmas carols on the wave, right? So we're kind of celebrating both holidays at once. And in the meantime, go to our website, yourhomewizards.com. You can enter to win the Eric Fix-It-Man CD. Let us know if you're interested in the home project services where we can consult you on gardening and design and remodeling, you name it. And just let us know what you want to hear on the show. Home Wizards, yourhomewizards.com. Have a great rest of the afternoon. And until next time, the key is under the mat. Bye-bye.